Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to Pony Story Time. 2. Still the same story. You can never trust any pony. Chapter 4. Let's begin. There's an author's note. I find it awesome that a brave soul on YouTube has made a read-along to this. Thank you for whoever did... Thank you for... No, sorry. Thank you whoever did that for sharing my, quote, awesomely heartwarming and wonderful story, unquote. That was an author's note. Let's actually begin this. I must find bigger targets besides all these fucking normal ponies, screamed Fluttershy, while alone in our cottage. Maybe I'll just kill Princess Celestia, and then Luna and to rule all of Equestria with a fucking iron fist and make all those other ponies my slaves. Fluttershy went to her basement, which was in fact her evil lair. Cupcakes ripoff. Her evil lair full of rotting bodies of ponies. She had murdered in the past, with tubs full of fetuses that she eats. That is disgusting. She went to where her weapons were to find one, but then she remembered something. Wait a motherfucking second. I can't just walk up to her and kill her. She and Luna are far too powerful for me. I must trap them or weaken them somehow before I can fucking murder them. She sat down and started to think of a plane. It really says plane. Plan is what it's supposed to say. Back to the story. After 2 hours and a few bottles of beer and lots of LSD later, sorry, she had thought of an evil plan to take over the world. I must kill Twilight, Sparkle, and Spike and then build robots inside their dead bodies, cleaned out of their yummy flesh and organs. And then contact Celestia using the robotic dead bodies, and then use the organs of the organ that makes Twilight have magic powers. That doesn't really make sense. Well, anyways, and that will be in my body and will give me magic powers. Then kill Celestia using magic. Then once Celestia is dead, I will make her a robot and take her organs that give her magic powers, and give myself her powers. Then I will contact Luna using Robot Celestia and trick her into coming here. And then kill her using Robotic Celestia. And then rule the world one. So she got out a massive knife and went to Spike's and Twilight's house and hid the knife outside. She knocked on the door. The door opened and Spike came out. Hey, Fluttershy. Hello, Spike. Is Twilight home? Why, yes. Come on in. Fluttershy walked into the house and sat down with Twilight at a table. Hello, Twilight. How have you been doing? Oh, I've just been reading some books and studying magic. Oh, that sounds like a lot of fun. By the way, do you have any rope I can borrow? Sure, I'll get it myself. Twilight walked into her car hole and got some rope. Thanks a lot. Spike and I have some... Spike, oh, never mind. Spike, I have thing to tell you. I have something to tell you. Can you come outside with me for a second? Sure. The pony and the dragon went outside. Fluttershy then tackled Spike against a tree and pinned him down and covered his mouth before he could scream. Then she tied him tight to the tree tightly. I said that wrong. And got some tape and taped his mouth shut. He tried to speak but failed. Spike, I have something to tell you. I killed Rowdy and ate her. Spike started letting out muffled screams and had tears in his eyes. Ha 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 ha. Now I have to deal with Twilight. There's no T at the end of Twilight. The same way I deal with your little crush, and then you're next. Fluttershy went into the place. She had put the knife and grabbed it and went inside. Here's Fluttershy! What the I'll do it in a different voice. What the fuck do you have that knife for, Fluttershy? That was a fail, never mind. I am going to fucking kill the fucking shit out of you, you motherfucking cunt fucker. God damn it, I knew you were up to something when you let Spike out of there. Then Twilight shot a ball of magic energy at Fluttershy and hit her and set her against the wall. I see you can put up a fight, unlike those other ponies I killed. Fluttershy then charged at Twilight, knocking over some furniture. But then Twilight shot another ball of magic energy at her. She rolled and dodged the ball, and then tried to slash Twilight. Twilight jumped back before the blade could touch her. She then tried to shoot a magic beam from her horn, her laser, at Fluttershy. The beam missed her and went through the wall. Fluttershy then charged at her and slashed her with the knife. She had hit Twilight's legs and the slash was pretty deep. Blood started to flow out of the cut and run down her leg. Twilight screamed in pain. Fluttershy tried to cut her again, but Twilight was able to dodge. Then Twilight remembered a spell that she had learned a week ago. A sword of magic spell. Of course. The ball of energy formed in front of Twilight and then formed into a sharp metal sword. She picked up the sword and pointed it at Fluttershy. Fluttershy, checkmate, bitch. Twilight sweeped the sword at Fluttershy, and Fluttershy tried to jump back, but the sword cut her leg. Ow! You fucking bitch! I'll fucking get you for that! Oh shit, I'm sorry about that. Last pause there. There was the phone and, the phone rings, can't let it interrupt. Anyways, back to this. Ow, you fucking bitch, I'll fucking get you for that! I lost my place. Very nice. No, okay, found it. Fluttershy blocked the incoming sword and pushed it down. Then she stabbed Twilight in the gut. Twilight screamed in pain and coughed up blood. The blood dripped onto a pool on the floor and from the wound, and Twilight collapsed into it. I'll make your death quick and painless because you put up a fucking good fight, said Fluttershy. Fluttershy slashed Twilight's neck open and a certain blood rained down. That doesn't make sense. Twilight's head weakly fell onto the floor and then she was at last dead. Fluttershy let out a mighty laugh and put her vagina into Twilight's horn. She humped the horn until she came all over it. That's disgusting! Then she bent over and shoved the horn into her ass. That's even more disgusting. She pumped the horn in and out, and then let out a massive wet shit all over the face. Then she pissed all over her dead body. This is horrible. Now, I must find that magic organ that gives her magic powers. She flipped over the dead body and slashed it open. She saw a strange pink and purple organ under her left lung there. She took out the organ, and it was oddly not connected to anything else in the body. She could feel magic coming from it. Now, for the hard part. She got some beer and downed it. And took some painkillers and then slashed open the place where the organ must be. She placed the organ inside herself and stitched up the open cut. after the cut was stitched, she got up and went outside. She went to Spike. "Hello, my little dragon friend, how are you?" Spike muffled screams. "Hey, I'm just gonna test my new magic powers on you, if you don't mind." Spike screamed louder. Screams got louder. "Now how does the magic work?" She thought of a spell and held out her hands. "You mean hooves?" And then got a blue ball of energy that came out and hit Spike. Huh. It was just aborted by him. I don't know. Whatever. Then he started to scream. Then he shat out all his organs and bones, and his ass exploded. Sorry. Blood slowly leaked out the pushing flesh that was left from the explosion. "I'll have to stitch that up later." She then took both of the bodies back to her house and washed them, and took out everything from the inside of them. She ate all the organs and flesh, and now only had the skins of Twilight and Spike. What a horrible chapter! See you next time in Chapter 5.